Hey, so let's practice expressing what we bought or what we wore yesterday. So we've been studying the other things in the past in Spanish too. We were learning the imperfect, what we used to do as a child or what was going on. Now we're going to work on the preterite, el pretérito, what we did. So, ¿qué llevaste? What did you wear? Or ¿qué compraste? What did you buy? Make sure you take notes as we go along. There's lots of studies that have a hand-brain connection that when you see something and you write it down, it sticks in there. And when you pause and repeat things, it's in your head too. So lots of spelling practice, lots of grammar practice, lots of pronunciation practice, visuals. Handwrite a copy of this. Make a copy of this from your Canvas area. Keep a copy. Type on it as you go along. So, first things first, what did you wear? ¿Qué llevaste? Yo llevé, I wear. Really exaggerated face here. I want you to notice this E with the accent mark for I wore. And I want you to notice that the O has dropped to usted, el, ella, and now has an accent mark. So, yo llevé, I wore. Tú llevaste, you wore. Usted llevó, you wore. Él llevó, he wore. Ella llevó, she wore. Nosotros llevamos, we wore. I know that's kind of like the same present tense, but remember if we're putting in past things like yesterday, last night, last week, you're going to know it's past versus present. Vosotros llevasteis, you all wore. Ustedes llevaron, you all wore. Ellos llevaron, they wore. Ellas llevaron, they wore. So if you're a kinesthetic person and you want to roll some dice, uno would be yo, dos would be two, get it? Two, dos. Tres would be usted, él, ella. Nosotros would be llevamos. That would be cuatro. Cinco would be vosotros. Seis would be ustedes, ellos, ellas. There's also patty cake. Ready? Llevar, to wear. Yo, llevé. Tú, llevaste. Usted, llevó. Él, llevó. Ella, llevó. Nosotros, llevamos. Vosotros, llevasteis. Ustedes, llevaron. Ellos, llevaron. Ellas, llevaron. I worked really hard to make sure I didn't use the v. Sometimes as an English speaker, I switch and I make that V a v sound rather than a b sound. So yo llevé, I wore. Okay, so comprar, to buy. ¿Qué compraste? What did you buy? Yo compré, I bought. Notice the E with the accent mark for the yo. It's preterite now. Notice that usted, el, ella now has an O with an accent mark. Excuse me. So, yo compré, I bought. Tú compraste, you bought. Usted compró, you bought. Él compró, he bought. Ella compró, she bought. Notice I'm putting an emphasis on there. Nosotros compramos, we bought. Again, looks just like the present, but again, you would have past tense things in there like ayer for yesterday, anoche for last night, la semana pasada for last week. So you know present versus past. Vosotros comprasteis, you all bought. Ustedes compraron, you all bought. Ellos compraron, they bought. Ellas compraron, they bought. Again, the dice, uno for yo, dos for two, bump. Tres, usted, el, ella. Cuatro, nosotros. Cinco, vosotros. And seis, ustedes, ellos, ellas. So if you need the dice to roll to kind of get yourself something moving. Also, boxing. Comprar, to buy. Yo compré. Tú compraste. And then you can go in the short. Usted compró, él compró, ella compró. Nosotros compramos, vosotros comprasteis. Ustedes compraron, ellos compraron, ellas compraron. Something for you to think about. Also, what you may have bought or what you may have wore recently can depend on whether or not it was comfortable or the type of material. So let's practice some of these things. Cómodo, cómoda. El material. Barato, barata. De venta. el diseño de una marca, de Nike, de Coach, de color. And you guys have access to your vocabulary list and you have access to Quizlet sets, so you have access to other vocabulary descriptors. So we're going to practice over and over again. What did you wear yesterday? ¿Qué llevaste ayer? I wore, yo llevé. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? What did you buy recently? Yo compré, I bought. Repite por favor. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Yo compré. Again, that double L is not so llevaste. If you're from Argentina, you might say llevaste. Again, this is not it's lleve. Or if you're from Argentina, lleve. And this long word is recientemente. Recientemente. Un abrigo. Un abrigo. Yo llevé un abrigo ayer. Or yo no llevé un abrigo ayer. Yo compré un abrigo ayer. Yo no compré un abrigo ayer. I may forget to give you more pauses. Just hit that pause button. You are in charge of this computer and you can pause and repeat as much as you need. Una bata. Una bata. We're in school in a pandemic. Some people are wearing robes all day, every day. So, yo llevé una bata ayer. I wore a robe yesterday. You know what? You might be a person who only wears robes at night. So you might say, yo llevé una bata anoche. Anoche is last night. Yo llevé una bata anoche. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Excuse me. Yo compré una bata. ¿Por qué? Oh, cómoda. Yo no llevé una corbata ayer. Una corbata. Una corbata. Yo compré una corbata ayer. ¿Por qué? Oh, el diseño, las rayas. Para mi esposo. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé un impermeable. Un impermeable. Un impermeable. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Yo compré un impermeable. ¿Por qué? El color. Un impermeable. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? You know, we're in a pandemic. We're studying. Some people wear PJs all day, every day. So it makes sense to say, I wore PJs yesterday or pajamas yesterday. Some people are like, no, I'm trying to separate this pandemic situation, my daytime versus my nighttime. So I wore PJs last night. Last night, anoche. Anoche. PJs is the short English term for pajamas. So, yo llevé un pijama anoche. Yo llevé un pijama anoche. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Yo compré un pijama. ¿Por qué? Oh, el material es de algodón. All right, so sweatshirts and hoodies and things like that. A sweatshirt does not necessarily have to have a hood, so you can call them your sweatshirt, you can call them your hoodie, whatever you're referring to. But that's una sudadera. Sudar means to sweat, so sudadera. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé una sudadera. Sudadera. una sudadera. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Oh, yo compré una sudadera. ¿Por qué? Oh, la marca Nike. I'm making up stuff up, trying to get you interested. Not a lot of suits are being worn in the pandemic, I'm guessing. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo no llevé un traje. Un traje. See that je sound? Un traje. Un traje. Un traje. Un traje de baño. Well, if the other thing was a suit, this is a suit of bathing. Un traje de baño. Yo no llevé un traje de baño ayer. Yo no llevé un traje de baño ayer. Yo no compré un traje de baño ayer tampoco. Tampoco, neither. No compré tampoco. I did not buy it either. Un traje de baño. Yo no compré un traje de baño. I did not buy a bathing suit. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? What did you wear yesterday? ¿Qué compraste recientemente? What did you buy recently? Yo llevé, I wore. Yo compré, I bought. Again, if I'm not giving you enough pauses, make sure you pause the machine. Unas zapatillas. In Spain, they might take that Z and use a thetheo because they're Spanish. Zapatillas. Zapatillas. Now, if you decide to adopt that, you have to be consistent all the way through. Again, that double L, it's not a it's zapatillas. Or if you're from Argentina, zapatillas. Whatever you decide to do, be consistent. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé unas zapatillas. Yo llevé unas zapatillas. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Yo no compré unas zapatillas. Yo no compré unas zapatillas. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé un anillo. Of course, I wore mine yesterday. I wore mine the day before. I'm married. I wear my ring every day. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé un anillo. Again, that double L is anillo or anillo. So decide what you like. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Oh, yo compré un anillo. ¿Por qué? El diseño. Unos aretes. Unos aretes. Dos aretes. Dos aretes. Un arete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aretes. Yo no llevé aretes ayer. Yo no compré aretes. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé aretes. Yo llevé un arete. All right, we don't wear purses, but we might carry them with us. So llevar is also to carry. So I carried a purse. Yo llevé un bolso. I did not carry a purse. Yo no llevé un bolso. Again, we're using the past tense. Ayer, yesterday. Anoche, last night. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Yo llevé un bolso. Un bolso. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Yo compré un bolso. ¿Por qué? El color. Un collar. Hey, wait a minute, stuck. That looks like collar, and that's what a dog wears. If that's going to help you remember it, great. Again, the double L, collar or collar. Yo no llevé un collar ayer. Yo no llevé un collar ayer. Are you saying it at home? Un collar. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? ¿Compraste un collar? Again, like slippers, I'm teaching zapatillas for slippers, and I'm teaching unas gafas de sol for sunglasses. You may have Hispanic friends and family that use different words in different terms, and that's totally fine. In Newport News Public Schools, we decided to have a set list that we agreed upon. So the students change schools, or as students move up from middle school to high school, they have the same list and a common standard. Please let me know if your friends or family use something different than zapatillas for slippers or gafas de sol for sunglasses. Please do not just go searching random things on the internet because the internet isn't always right or you might miss a context. So, ayer yo llevé unas gafas de sol. Hacía sol ayer. Unas gafas de sol. Unas gafas de sol. I wore, yo llevé. I did not wear, yo no llevé. I bought, yo compré. I did not buy, yo no compré. Accent marks matter. All right, baseball hat. Whether you like a snapback or not, it's a baseball hat of some kind. It's got that brim, so it's una gorra. Una gorra. So either tell me yo llevé una gorra or tell me yo no llevé una gorra. I'm going to ask you again. ¿Qué llevaste ayer? Now you ask me. Yo no llevé una gorra ayer. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? ¿Compraste una gorra? Tell me, yo compré una gorra or no compré una gorra. Ready? ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Now you ask me. Yo no compré una gorra. Okay, pulsera. What you think about it? This is a bracelet. Where do you wear a bracelet? Look at the Spanish word pulsera. Got a way to remember it? So right here, what does a doctor or a nurse or a practitioner person take right here? Your pulse, pulsera. So I don't know if you like the special plastic ones with the messages. I don't know if you like de plástico. I don't know if you like de cuero of leather. I don't know if you like de oro, de plata, but whatever. Una pulsera. Yo no llevé una pulsera ayer. Yo no llevé una pulsera ayer. Put it together. Yo no llevé una pulsera ayer. What if you did? Yo llevé una pulsera ayer. Yo llevé una pulsera ayer. Well, what if you bought one? ¿Qué compraste recientemente? Yo compré una pulsera. No compré una pulsera. Un reloj. So, I know that I've got a Fitbit, and my Fitbit will tell the time. I know a lot of people like those iWatches. Besides the Fitbits and the iWatches, are standard watches going out of style? Do people not wear watches anymore or want to buy them anymore? What do you think? Pause me. Think. Also, have phones become so ubiquitous that we don't need watches anymore? Un reloj. It's the same as clock. We learned that back in Spanish 1 when we were learning school supplies and objects in a room. So, un reloj. Un reloj. Reloj. Yo llevé un reloj ayer. Yo llevé un reloj ayer. Yo llevé un reloj ayer. ¿Qué compraste recientemente? ¿Compraste un reloj? Yo no compré un reloj. No compré un reloj. This is not on the vocabulary list, but many people were asking for wallet. Una cartera. Una cartera. Yo compré una cartera. ¿Por qué? De cuero, el material. Also, many students are asking for the word leggings. So, okay, I'm going to ask you to please avoid constantly looking up random words on the internet. What I did is I did not know how to say leggings. And the first time I typed it in, up came leggings. Ah, yo compré leggings. Not every country wants to adopt an English word, and they have their own words for them. And so I used reverso context and word reference, compared the notes, searched around, decided my research told me I could use unas mallas or unas polainas. Yo llevé unas mallas ayer. No compré mallas recientemente. Yo llevé unas polainas ayer. No compré polainas recientemente. Can you see me catching on that? I'm not as comfortable with unas polainas. I like unas mallas. Which one do you like? Unas mallas. Unas polainas. All right, I hope that helped. And make sure you study your words.